Good evening, Big Ticket. And Jesus answered with an answer that reverberated through that community, reverberates down through history, and reverberates across this field tonight. Jesus broke down the social, economic, political, and religious norms of the day to teach them and to teach us who our neighbor really is. One, can we identify a need? And two, are we able to help that need? Wellspring knows something about this because we've been doing that in the state of Michigan for about 120 years. I don't know if you saw in the video, there was a stat that said 33,000 plus kids in Michigan live in households of abuse and neglect every year. So we can look at this crowd tonight. It's a big crowd, right? But if we replace this crowd with those 33,000 kids living in abuse and neglect, it would be more than 3 times the size of this crowd assembled tonight. That's not okay, right? Behind me, my volunteers are about to unfold testimonials that come from people we have recently served at Wellspring. People whose lives have been shattered, whose families are in crisis for all kinds of reasons that they can't help in most cases. Poverty, homelessness, alcoholism, chemical and substance abuse, domestic violence, you name it, we deal with it. Your neighbors deal with it. Our neighbors deal with it. We've strung together weeks and months of support and hope for families in crisis, all with the idea of keeping families together, giving them hope, and giving them the love of God in their life that they so badly need. So as those buckets come around, we're going to ask you to do the best you can to support that. Maybe $15 isn't going to work for you tonight. We understand that. Maybe $15 is exactly what you can do. Maybe you can do more. That's between you and God and how you want to think about that. But it's about serving our neighbors. They're all around us. In fact, I would have you look out at the crowd right now, and let's just see if you don't see neighbors in a different way than maybe you've ever seen before, because your neighbors are all around us. Jesus said to that expert in the law, so who is your neighbor? And the expert in the law said, the one who showed mercy. And Jesus said, you go and do likewise.
So I pray, God, would you make this stop? Father, please hold on to me. You're all I've got.